Welcome to the Minnesota Tour channel.
We heard last night that Iran is planning to launch as many as 2,000 missiles at Israel in the coming days, and that their next response
Opening packs to start.
stronger. So it's far from over, and we are hearing that ballistic missiles are on the move right now. So Iran is gearing up to launch more strikes. We do know that Israel responded initially with some limited strikes
22.
nuclear, not nuclear energy facilities. They hit some kind of natural gas. Kind of natural gas facility.
Uh-oh. Ellie. Tyler Alexander. Hey, we're ripping packs. I just got Diamond. Tyler Alexander. Lefty. 20 to go. Gold. Blackman. 500. Orioles. Nice. Gold. Like, comment, subscribe, opening packs, and getting into some road to the show, and maybe some franchise. I don't know. Today's the day of a super stream. 10. Nine. Looking for diamonds and diamond equipment. Six. Five. Oh. Nice. Two. Dun dun dun. We got a diamond. Hitter. Sammy Sosa. I think I might have that one already. Nope. Connor Joe. $47. Cespedes. Johnson. Cookie.
So we do know that Israel did hit the Shiras electronics
Only gonna do 25, and then we're gonna get going.
facility in
Josiah Gray. Domingo German. Justin Henry Malloy.
the Iranians said that there will be
And
attacks
Rubber
on American
Ducks.
bases in the coming days. It will be extensive
Gold.
and decisive.
Don't have that one.
Let's see what else.
Cookie again.
The Iranian
There, Marucci.
closing the Strait of Hormuz. The Iranian military is considering closing the Strait of Hormuz. That's where like much of the world's oil goes through. They want to blockade the world's oil supply essentially. I'm going to share some video footage in a couple of minutes probably. We
Gold.
have transfer of Israeli air defense systems to the West Bank in anticipation of new airstrikes.
40.
So Israel is transferring air defense systems to the West Bank.
Greg Allen.
We have Iranian
Newman.
sources saying that there will be massive strikes tonight, and it's going to be a long night.
Angels jersey.
Iranian
Nice.
sources are saying that it will be a long night tonight. So I don't know exactly what that means, but Iran claimed that they struck the Ben Gurion International Airport today. Netanyahu said that Iran has over 20,000 ballistic missiles. Wow. The Israeli Air Force conducted major strikes on the Barjam natural gas refinery in Bushehr province in southern Iran. So the Israeli Air Force hit some kind of natural gas refinery in Bushehr. some of the pictures, they look pretty serious. So Iranian sources are saying tonight will be a long night for Israel. Let's see here. Yeah, there was some kind of a strategic military base in Shiraz that was hit. Most likely the Shiraz Electronics Industries, which I guess makes electronics for Iran's ballistic missiles. Looks like the Israeli military bombed some kind of car factory in Iran. They bombed some kind of car factory, Ferda Motors. Ferda Motors, they hit some kind of car factory. Iran has announced the complete cessation of cooperation with the IAEA. So Iran has announced they will no longer be cooperating with the IAEA. The biggest threat here, guys, is if Iran goes into emergency warhead production. Remember, all the estimates said that Iran could build a nuclear warhead in just a couple of days. Well, we're going to find out in this coming week if Iran builds anything and tests anything. If they build a bomb and they test it, Israel is going to really be backed into a corner. And I do believe Israel would nuke Iran in that situation, or at least their main missile sites and nuclear sites with their Jericho 3 missiles. Remember, guys, Israel is a nuclear power.
Double diamond.
We are hearing that there's
Willie
real
Smith.
fire
I think I
in
got
this
that
area
one.
right now.
Yep.
There was a lot of air defense activity just in the last few hours over Bandar Abbas. Also in the city of Mahabad, there was some heavy Iranian air defense activity in the city of Mahabad. So we have heavy Iranian air defense activity in the last few hours over various cities in Iran. Looks like Israel targeted oil and gas facilities and assorted military targets, including like a missile base and some kind of series of various targets. Nothing super duper heavy, but looks like Israel has started some light strikes this morning. Thank you guys for the donations, Shannon. Jersey TX, thanks for becoming a member. T-Rex24, thanks for the gifted membership. T-Rex24, sorry I didn't respond yet. Cameron, thank you for the donation. And Joanna, thank you for the donation. Thank you, Texas Girl.
Okay, welcome to the show. Who do we want to start with? I think we're going to do the Yankee third baseman, Jimmy Franklin, number 98. Yankees have won like 7 straight, and we got some new stuff to look at. Home runs.
It's out of here. Adios, pelota. Goodbye, home run. Gone. Big dog's gotta eat. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run. Swung on, and there it goes. It is high. It is far. It is gone. Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite.
I want the bell. What's this one sound like? Oh, there's a better one. Yeah, Liberty Bell. Strikeouts. We want strikeouts. Runs scored, stadium sound. Oh, we want
Nice try, Ramon.
So keep in mind what we've seen so far is just the beginning, not the end. We're literally
Last three
experiencing the
outs.
beginning of this war. Okay, it's only going to expand and escalate from here on out.
Train whistle? No. Here. So we got the last three outs of the stadium sound. Caught stealing. Error. Stolen base. Run scored. Strikeout. And the home run. And the new
It's out of here. Adios, pelota.
home run audio.
Goodbye, home run.
All right.
I told you guys, I kind of suspected that there wouldn't be anything crazy. A lot of people were panicking about this. But we'll see. It's still too early. We'll see what happens when night falls. Looks like we have some pro-Trump supporters. We have some MAGA supporters now showing up to confront the...
I just got this one. I'm gonna try it.
Anti-Trump protesters are now
More bats.
being confronted by pro-Trump groups. So that could cause some
Maple,
brawls.
Rizzo,
Um,
Gavin Lux's bat, select Maple, Trinity.
we'll see what happens. Just pray for our country, pray for Israel. But it's not looking good at the moment. It looks like massive attacks are imminent. So there was more Iranian air defense activity in the city of Kandah in the West Azerbaijan province. So looks like Israel launched a pretty big attack this morning. We just didn't really hear too much about it. The mainstream media didn't, really cover it a whole lot. But it looks like they did launch a pretty substantial initial response to Iran's response yesterday. They did take out several oil and gas facilities, some military industries. We are hearing from various Iranian sources, including Iran's state television, saying that violent and destructive Iranian attacks on Israel are expected in the coming hours. Breaking news: Iranian state television is saying that violent and destructive Iranian attacks on Israel are coming within the next few hours. So, we're hearing that families of Israeli government ministers are being evacuated to bunkers. The families of Israeli government ministers are being evacuated to bunkers. This was reported by Israeli Farsha in western Iran. The Israeli Air Force conducted major attacks on the Bajar Jam natural gas refinery in the Bushehr province in southern Iran. There were some explosions reported near the Shiraz Electronics Industries in Iran, Iran. An Iranian official said that Iran's attacks against Israel will continue and intensify, and American bases will be raised in the coming days in an extensive and decisive response to the United States, which Iran considers jointly responsible. So, we have breaking news. Iranian air defenses just destroyed an Israeli drone over Tehran. So an Israeli drone was just shot down over Tehran.
Da 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 da. Is she super freaky? Hey, welcome to the show. We are about 20 days from Aaron Judge returning from injury. I'm holding up as best I can at the 3-hole with no protection. Looks like we just acquired Espinal. But Ben Rorvit's not doing well. Joey Gallo's our cleanup hitter and batting 175. That tells you anything.
Welcome to Houston, Texas and Minute Maid Park. We've got baseball on the show. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Houston Astros. With my partner Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Hey, Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars of the sport, Jimmy Franklin.
Yeah, Boog, he's one of the pillars of this lineup, and when you have a guy like that that's so consistent and so productive, you want to make sure you can do whatever you can to get him to the plate. Get him as many at-bats as you can in a ball game. If you do that, you got a really good chance of scoring a lot of runs.
First pitch coming your way next. Now it's the power speed combo, Jimmy Franklin. His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more at his team. Right through there for a strike.
Well, just take a look at his last week plus, and you'll see he's been very active in these games. He seems to score a run every night.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
And a swing and a miss. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. One. Connor Joe getting ready to hit.
The first baseman.
One out, bases empty. Bounce to third. Franklin. Whips it across. And there's 2 away.
Big 98, the third baseman, Jimmy Franklin. Got the yellow lightning bat.
Jimmy Franklin.
Late on that fastball.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Outside low. 1-1.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
The Astros leading by 3 here in the second game of the series. Got it by him for the K.
Whew. Paddock's on fire.
In order, goal to game. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jeremy Pena. That's to third, and that chance handled. Throws across the diamond, and there's 2 down.
Don't move after watching the first. Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
And a sac bunt here. They apply the tag, and the runner moves up to second.
Dahl certainly doing his very best out there on the mound.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve.
Second baseman. Jose Altuve.
On the ground to the left. Whips it to Gallo, and they get Altuve for the out.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
And now it's Alex Bregman. One down, base is empty. Bounce to the left side. And they get Bregman for the out. So 1 out, nobody on. Down the third baseman, Jimmy Franklin.
Ryan Abreu.
Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
All right, come on now. One time. Let it fly.
And the right-hander deals. Bunting, and he pops it off. Joe grabs it on the run.
Couple of pitches and a quick out. Well, Boog, 4 games wasn't too long of a losing streak, but they're definitely happy to be back in the win column. Now you can turn things around, get on the right track, and probably start a winning streak from here.
What do we got going on here?
Fans are quite a line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Astros. 3 runs, 6 hits, 4 errors. They left 6 runners on board.
Jimmy Franklin stepping in now for the Yankees.
The third baseman.
Jimmy Franklin.
Franklin.
Christian Javier. Fastball, slider, knuckle, circle.
Fought off foul. 2 outs, base is empty.
Late.
That misses. Going to count 1-2.
Excellent arm action on that two-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
Got it. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Yanks held in check.
Stay away from these protests.
Need you right here. Need you.
Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Waste no time there. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Come on, guys. Let's go. We got to get back in the winning column. Joey
Now here
Gallo.
is Joey Gallo.
2 outs.
2 on, 2 outs. Runner on the go. Next offering popped in the air, right field. And they take care
Hey,
of Gallo
everybody.
for the out. And that's the 3rd out. Yanks strand a pair. And we're still
Down
knotted
in
at
Houston
0.
in this 3-game series. He's coming up to bat.
And welcome back to the ballpark. At the plate, Jimmy
0-0.
Franklin.
Christian Javier.
Javier back to work. Out front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
You know, these Yankees need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
I want that one back.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have runners in scoring position because they put themselves there.
And
2-2.
another ball. Wouldn't chase that time.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Here comes a 3-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
What's he going to throw now?
Kicks and deals. On the ground, out to short. Zips it across. He made the pitcher earn that out after a long at bat.
Get
Jimmy
back up there,
Franklin
Michael
stepping in
Fulmer.
now for the Yankees.
Fulmer.
1 for 3. Breaking ball in there for a strike. The Yankees looking to rally. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2.
Good changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Next pitch inside. And it's 1-2.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
Puts a bunt down. In plenty of time to first. First out in the top of the 8th.
You want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. I'd say this team really needed to win this game today. It pushed them over the top to win the series, which is great. But when you go on the road in the next series, going into some hostile territory, you want to have a lot of confidence. And
How
you
many
want to
more days till the return of Judge and Austin Wells? 20? So we got to get through. Got to have a big June. Oh, we got a fielding perk. Do 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 do. We get 1. Speed fielding. Hello, welcome. Let's look at the perk.
I'm back, guys. So it looks like tonight there's going to be more massive strikes. there's drones coming into Ukraine right now. Looks like a big drone attack on Ukraine right now. Big drone attack on Ukraine right now. I'm sure it'll be 2,000 missiles. Iran has thousands and thousands of missiles. They have underground cities full of missiles. I've shown you guys the footage. If you want, I can show you on Google Earth. I don't know if you guys want to go Google Earth for a little bit. Take a break from
Let's see. We got the Duke is power and contact. So he set up, and if you add the speed, does that bring him up? 94. But I'm gonna get a better bat.
Ukraine is under an air raid alert. The entire eastern half of Ukraine is under an air raid alert. The Dow Jones dropped 769 points on Friday. I'm sure Monday's going to be another bad day.
I think I'm actually gonna go back to the Griffies
John Hoover is currently
and
under an air raid alert. John Hoover is under an air raid alert.
Jordan. It's not that big of a deal, but pro baseball rap, Jordan. Actually, that's the better one.
Yeah, I'm curious also, Texas. Hopefully the protesters will go home.
Okay, let's go.
And that'll be it, you know. We'll see. I mean, if they're out protesting all day, I would imagine that they're probably pretty tired. Once nightfall comes, they'll probably go home and
We are in Chicago. Bat and cleanup now. Oh, where's my favorite? 73.
Iran, and we'll look at Iran. Yeah, I think now's a good time to refresh our memory with all the targets, because nothing's really going on super duper crazy.
So we brought up Dominguez, and all of a sudden he's doing well, and they put him in the #1 spot. Bump Gallo finally out of the cleanup spot.
Protesters walking the streets and no attacks on Tel Aviv right now, so I think we can take a break from that.
Gallo is a liability. He strikes out 200 times a year, and that's just guessing, I believe. But we got Steele, and I get the bat from the right-hand side of the box. This should be a good couple of bats.
Live from the north side of Chicago, Wrigley Field,
Rainy,
interleague
though.
baseball
Great.
on MLB The Show. It's the New York Yankees and the Chicago Cubs. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton on the call. Chris, one guy having a big
There he
year for
is.
this club, leading the team at home runs and runs batted in. Jimmy Franklin, always exciting to see him in action, and it seems like he consistently finds a way to impact the game.
Yeah, Boog, it's offensively at the plate, defensively when he's on the bases.
You could take
This
all
guy's just
those
a heads-up
numbers
player,
times
but he's
3.
got so much talent, and he makes the most of that. I believe it
He's
starts
gonna have
with
90
his
runs,
preparation because
50
you never
homers,
see him
100
give away an
RBI,
at-bat.
and hopefully his
First
average
pitch
creeps
coming
up.
your way next.
I want him to bat about 270 or higher. He's at
On the north side of
235.
Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. And the batter now, Jimmy Franklin.
Where's the wind blowing?
That one
Oh.
hammered, but pulled foul.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Swinging a foul straight back.
Slider up.
One out, the runner at second here in game 1 of this 3-game set. And a sacked bunt here. Over to first.
Oh,
And that's an out on the sacrifice.
Really nice technique right
That
there to get
was
that sack
close.
bunt down. Advances that runner up another base. That was his
Tyler
job.
Walls.
Dansby Swanson stands in.
Oh, he's at
Swanson,
third.
former first-round pick by the Arizona Diamondbacks. Vanderbilt player in college, College World Series player, all that good stuff, but really coming into his own.
No outs. Cortez is
Suzuki
getting
on
small.
second.
Let's turn
Bellinger
a triple
at
play.
first with no outs. Ground ball could be 2. They get the tag on him.
Should have went to first.
And a swing and a miss there.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
The Cubbies leading by 2. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swings and misses, struck him out. The Yanks lead 1. Score holds.
Ukraine
It's 3-1.
under a drone attack.
And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Here's a big power threat. Jimmy Franklin.
I went on YouTube and typed in tips about a month ago for playing Show 24 on PS4. I'm just not sure if I'm sold on this view of the batter's eye or if it's better to see the player. They say it's the best for seeing the pitches, but we'll see how we do.
Killian back to work. Fouled off. He was late.
You know, these Yankees, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. One thing that stands out looking over the numbers is the amount of outs they have on the first pitch of the at-bat. They've given away too many at-bats with easy outs.
Kicks and deals.
Ball back outside.
Pitch misses there. Ball 2.
I'd really like to see him make an adjustment. Get more patient and start waiting for that right pitch. Not just the first pitch. I think that could make a big difference in this one.
And here it comes. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And a pitch. Ground ball to the right side. And that's just foul.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end. Really good battle right there, and that final pitch probably could have gone either way.
Here at Wrigley Field, ready to begin the 8th, and stepping in for the Yankees, Jimmy Franklin. And the first offering is not close. Swings and chases a low one there.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2.
Ball 2.
Ground ball up the middle, and that one finds its way through. Now he turns and heads for second. Tries to get back and see.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Man at first.
What up?
Now here is Brian De La Cruz. The pitch.
Thanks, Dev.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And one away.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, you know, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss. One now.
Here goes the runner. And that one ripped into right. Squeezes it. Throw over to first.
Oh, they let me get back. That's
Here's the
sportsmanship.
shortstop at the
Dev
plate.
Productions.
Mason Wynn.
Gotcha.
The Yankees with a lot of ground to make up. And we're in the top of the 8th. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. On the ground, right side. Fires over to first. And that is that. One left for the Yankees. Not what they were looking for.
What's going on today,
It's
Devs?
10-3.
When you win 5 in a row, the confidence just goes to another level, and you start to gain this momentum, and you think that you're never going to lose a game again because things are clicking up and down the lineup. Pitchers are pitching. The team is making the plays defensively. This is the kind of feeling. It's not going to last all season long, but you want to ride it as long as you possibly can. Perhaps push it up to double digits.
For the Yankees, 3 runs on 9 hits, no errors.
Jimmy Franklin stepping in now for the Yankees.
Jimmy Franklin.
That one is absolutely belted.
See ya.
That's back. Adios.
Pelota. Let's watch
His
that one for
18th home run of the season, and it gives him the lead in
Who
the
was
first.
that?
It's
Wicks?
3-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
the captain, 98. Who else is on board?
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there.
Just muscled that one
Dansby
out.
Swanson stands in. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Trying to bunt his way on. Well, Singy, that was really nice looking. Able to get it down and in a good spot. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Here's some real power at the plate. Jimmy Franklin.
That's a ball.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. One down, base is empty. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jimmy Franklin. He's done some damage. Launched a homer at his first at bat back in the first.
Yeah, that was a tone setter, no doubt. I mean, you can stomach an early solo homer, but a 3-run shot just doesn't go down quite as smooth. Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
0-2 is the count.
The 0-2. And delivers outside. The pitch. And it's even up.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
And now the lefty. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around.
There's a double.
Line to left. that's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely.
Big
It's a
98,
double, and
the
his
new
second hit.
captain
Well, he
of the
wasn't afraid to hit with 2
Yankees.
strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
What's up today? Just, oof.
One out, runner at second. Here's the
Come on,
second baseman, Gleyber Torres. Yankees up by 3, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Got him swinging. Throw to third, and
That was
he's
a
in
great
there
jump.
easily. And next for New York, Brian De La
Come on,
Cruz.
BDLC. You're due. Doesn't strike out at least.
Center field. Crow Armstrong brings it in.
3-0
And that
on my
is that.
3-run
So
homer in the
Cubs bullpen
first.
does its job nicely there. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. Yankees 3 and the Cubs nothing. Two outs, nobody on. Here's the third baseman, Jimmy Franklin. He's already homered here in this one. Ortega, 29 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. 2 down, nobody on. Bunts it in the air. He makes the grab, and that'll do it.
If that falls, he's at first.
3 go the Yankees, but they still lead it 3-1.
3-1, bottom 8.
And now it's Miguel Amaya. 3 balls, 2 strikes the count. Ground ball, left side. In plenty of time to first. 1 gone
Got
to the bottom of the 8th.
him.
3-1 ball game, quick game. We were looking for a little bit more. It seemed at points the
Motts.
offenses were going to break out, but a total of 4 runs combined.
Ty
Really good
Matzek.
pitching and defense on both sides. Just a couple of key swings.
Typical
making all the
Yankees.
difference.
Home run, double, 3 RBI day. What do we got next?
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 4 runners on base. For the Cubs, 1 run, 8 hits, no errors. They left 8 runners on base.
Jimmy Franklin stepping in now for the Yankees.
The third baseman, Jimmy Franklin.
Pitch misses inside. 1-0. Right through there for a strike. That one missed. There's a swing and a miss. 2 outs, base is empty. Next offering is down low.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And a nice inning of work. Back here at the friendly confines as we go to the top of the 4th. Down the third baseman, Jimmy Franklin. Hit in the air, center field. Under this one. And a quick out, number 1. Miguel Amaya, the next Cub to hit. And a pitch. On the ground, 2 ball. Franklin Fires to second for one. Relay to first. Double play.
Double
As a
play.
former
The
player,
man,
watching 5
pitcher's
double
best
plays
friend.
brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Still got dumbass
All set for the top of the
Joey
sixth.
Gallo.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Jimmy Franklin. A little up front there as he swings through it.
Oh, God. It's meaty. That is meaty.
Here's the 0-2. And he pops up the bunt. Pulls
God
it down
dang
and he makes the catch. One away. On the north side of Chicago, John Shambi and Chris Singleton
Diego
at the plate.
Castillo.
Jimmy Franklin. And that's in for a strike. Castillo, a 6'3" righty, 270 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Swings through that one.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Here comes a pitch. And ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes, Tim.
Espinal leads off first with 1 away. And there's a ball.
2 strikes. Hey, keep it going. You're next up there. Future right now.
Swings through it for the K. Couldn't catch up.
This is a huge win to take this series on the road before heading back home. You go home,
Yankees
feeling good about
win,
yourselves,
Yankees
you've got some
win,
good
Yankees
momentum,
win.
But at home, you also have a higher expectation.
Oh, it's time to train. Feel.
Israeli security cabinet is currently meeting in an underground complex in Jerusalem. Ministers were asked to bring clothes for a long stay. The Israeli security cabinet is currently meeting in an underground complex in Jerusalem.
Twins up next. We're almost through June. I want to get to the All-Star break. Nothing. Durability. Actually. Pakistan has threatened to nuke Israel. Wow. At home, Lucas Giolito, Jordan. Let's try this build. And we're going 0-1.
The Tel Aviv camera is down at the moment. The Tel Aviv camera is down at the moment.
What? Oh no.
So that's why I don't have it up right now. The Tel Aviv camera is down for a little bit. Should be coming back soon.
Versus the Twins, I have hit 2 home runs off Balazovic, 5 RBIs, 2 for 2. This makes me feel real good. Wait, I'm carrying the stolen base. Oh my God, where's Judge?
Hello and welcome. Thanks
Where's
for joining
Wells?
us. We
Where's
bring you
Jeter
Friday
Downs?
baseball on the show.
All these
It's
guys
the
are
Minnesota
hurt.
Twins going up against
Blah,
the New
blah,
York
blah.
Yankees.
It's gonna be a long day. Yo, no Kings.
2 on with 1 out. Jimmy Franklin stepping in now for the Yankees. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up,
2-on.
making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player. The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. Dominguez over at second. Torres at first. One gone. The next offering misses. And now 2-0.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here.
Get out.
That one is absolutely belted. Goodbye, home run.
That was smoked.
His 19th home run of the year, and the Yankees have the lead. It's 3-0. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at-bat, was very patient, and it paid off. This guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
That one at the knees for a strike. Winder, 29 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2018. Now 1-1. The Yankees
Tel Aviv camera is
up big in
down.
this
Here we
one.
go.
Bottom
Home
half
run.
of inning number 2.
Oh. Come on, big shooter there, big Jimmy.
Righty to the plate. That one missed.
2-2. Fastball, slider, curve, change, circle, change.
Now it's 3-2.
Full count.
Really good take.
Where's he
especially
gonna
with
go?
2 strikes.
Probably that change up away.
Three and 2. Payoff pitch. Fights it off. You'll see another. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat.
Always having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Got him.
Oh.
That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring.
7-run inning. That means I batted twice that inning.
So up next for Minnesota, Emmanuel Rodriguez.
Manny.
One down,
bunt.
base is empty. On the ground, Franklin. Throws to first in time.
Did we trade Manny Rodriguez? Twins?
Franklin, in his 2nd season, only 20 years old, and he's the reigning American League Rookie of the Year. Right through there for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Jackpot.
And that just misses.
It's a good take.
2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a
Went
strikeout.
right back there with the change
Yanks
up.
held.
Winder.
Down to third baseman, Jimmy Franklin. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch, not close.
You know, these Yankees really producing with runners on. It's been a right place, right time kind of game for them. They're hitting over 600 in this game with runners in scoring position, and clearly that's leading to a lot of runs. Their clutch hitting has been excellent.
Swing and a miss. And it's 2-1.
1 strike.
Next offering is foul back. And now one away.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just...
Franklin with some solid production in the win. Just one hit, but it did leave the yard.
Definitely a strong game at the plate, Boog, and it's safe to say he made a difference for him. Nice job to help lift the team to a win.
Flavor homered, PDLC homered.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 9 runs for 11 hits. No errors. They left 6 runs.
So he homered and try this one over here.
So up next, Jimmy Franklin.
The third baseman, Jimmy Franklin.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
One down, base is empty. Way inside. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the...
One out, runner at second. And next for Minnesota, Walker Jenkins. The 0-1. On the ground to third, Franklin.
I wonder if now that
Throws to first in time. That's in there, and that is strike one. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
Wouldn't chase that time. Off the mark there, and that's ball 2.
It's a good take.
2 outs. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And the righty deals. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Jenkins makes the grab. And that is that. One down. Ryan Jeffers, the next twin up to hit. One down, base is empty. Ground ball left side. Throws to first in time.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the
Stroman's
defense work
got his
behind him
game
with
on
another
today.
ground ball.
So 2 down, Walker Jenkins, the next twin up to hit. The 1-2. This to third. And they tag him out. Twins wind up straight. And first offering is fouled off.
looks like Ron has launched a large number of missiles due to the detection. Wow.
Righty delivers. Swing and a miss, and he struck
The entire
for the top of the 8th. And now for the Twins, Royce Lewis. Right-handed reliever. To third, Franklin. Fires over to first. And that's one away. As
They got
leadoff
the
man is
lead.
out.
Oh, I got
bottom of the
to
inning.
get
And
a
now
hit
it's
here.
switch hitting third baseman Jimmy Franklin. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Jace Peterson.
Puts a bunt down. Grabs it barehanded. Over to first. But he beats it.
Okay,
Nice
now we
try
need one
defensively.
run.
Great hustle. And the tying run is
Steal the
on.
bag. Joey
Here's
Gallo.
Joey Gallo.
Get back, get back.
Now they've got him in a rundown. The tag, and he's out.
Oh,
Man, you're feeling so good.
we lost.
Great pitchers duel in this one. You get to a certain point where each pitcher is trying to outdo the other, go a little bit deeper into the ball game. And for these pitchers, it really came down to a few key at-bats. This was a fun one to watch.
Oh boy, Israel's getting hit. Gallo.
For the Yankees, 1 run, 5 hits, 2 errors. They let 6
Let's
runners
go
on base.
back to
Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 44 minutes.
Here you go.
Jimmy
Let it fly
Franklin
right here.
stepping in now for the
Leading off
Yankees.
For the Yankees, the third baseman, Jimmy Franklin.
The right-hander back to
Pablo.
work. First pitch swinging. Franklin
See if Gallo
in his second season, batting in the cleanup spot, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Wouldn't chase that time.
what's his pitch? Circle change.
Next pitch is outside.
Curveball.
And another ball.
Fastball. Change it.
And he deals. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Very frustrating right there as
That was ball 4.
Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Bunting, but that's a foul ball. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep. Oh, this pitch rides in too far. That got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Joey Gallo steps to the plate. The Yanks with a chance to score first here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite.
There's the bell. A championship bell.
He
3-run
powers
jack.
that one out of
Cracker
here.
jack.
And they tack on 3. It's 3-0.
the one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to
Wait till we
stomach.
get the 3 Giancarlo back, Judge back, and Wells back. And we're already winning? This could be a championship
He
team.
got on plane with that high fastball, but look how his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Absolutely crushed that pitch.
Pablo again. He's getting up there in pitches. Take a pitch.
So it looks like missiles are reaching the ground in Haifa. Breaking news coming in right now. Thank you, Mr. Davey Thomas, for the donation. We appreciate you and the mods' hard work. Thank you so much. The mods really do an excellent job. MAS Flow. Thank you, MAS Flow, for the donation.
Hey, have a rip at it up there, huh?
We have some idiot in the chat that said that you guys made me. Nobody made me. I made myself
Drive it.
through years of blood, sweat, and tears. You didn't make shit, you moron. So go jerk off in your closet to some gay porn, you jackass.
Drive it like you can, huh?
Okay, sounds good. Move on. Get a life, you loser. Move on. I don't care. Go somewhere else. See you later. Goodbye. Loser.
See you drive it like you can. Let's go.
See you later. Don't let the door hit you on the way out, you idiot. Go jerk off to some gay porn.
Hey, find something you like up there.
Thank you, Just Travelers, for the donation. I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Hey, you can do it. No one better.
Thank
Let's
you,
go.
mods, for having my back. Triggered, thank you for
Hey,
the
let her rip
donation,
one
Triggered.
time.
I appreciate it.
All right, here we go. 3-0.
Donation, I appreciate it.
Pablo's late. How much what's he throwing me?
A little bit low. Saying 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game. And, you know, before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan. And he said to me, hey, kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow and I'll give you a free suit.
Drive it. Let's go, kid.
They say you win.
So I went into the game. I happened to hit 2 when I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me and said, you're trying to put me out of business, aren't you? And that was a great experience that I had as a rookie playing against the Yankees, playing in New York.
So 1 out, nobody on. Jimmy Franklin now at the plate.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Gets under.
Oh
pops it up.
man, disappointing.
Makes the catch for the out.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman.
These players just want to keep it rolling right now. You win this series, you got another team coming in, and you want to do exactly the same. Maybe even push a little further, get yourself a sweep. You know the fans are going to be behind this club. They've been playing really well, and these players, you can tell they feel the energy these fans bring to the ballpark.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees, 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors,
Hit the damn Joey Gallo. I got hit and then he hit a home run. Too many Ks. Let's see.
So, just so you guys are aware, Haifa is the main port in Israel. That's where they get a lot of
Welcome.
shipping containers.
Hour and 27 minutes in.
Through Haifa.
Trying to get to the All-Star break. bass. Trouts. Alright, now we gotta go to Trout. Start him. I'm taking speed. Where's the Trout gloves? These are awesome. Bregman, we'll go Trout gloves. Trout. And this is go to the Maestro glove. We will pump them up to the best. Pro Series, Adidas, Jordan. I'll go to Pro. Let's do that. Now load the Showboat. He's all power. We're gonna change him to the Flop. Ace, accuracy, discipline, vision, accuracy. These are the ones we want graduated. Just leave it at Jordan. Making these, we're going Trout, and we're going Mookie Bat. There it is. So what's he at? A 94, and then we got one more build. The 13, 1-3. Power, contact, power. Contact 2. Okay, 92, 94, 94. All right, let's move on. See, oh, quit whining, Greg. Let's quickly save it. Let's go check the disabled list real quick. Keobadu's out. Wells is out another 23 days. God, it's a long time. Get them boys back. We will be rolling. It's like Joey Gallo stepped up. There we go, the bear trap.
Get a few videos up on the screen here.
What color is that?
One second. Looks like the anniversary of the Army has begun. See on the right side.
All right.
Let me just get some footage here. Multiple hits reported. Multiple impacts reported on Haifa. I repeat, multiple impacts reported on Haifa right now. Multiple impacts reported on Haifa and various parts of northern Israel. So here's the footage coming in. This is coming in right now. Multiple impacts on northern Israel. Fresh footage.
Silver, but I want that neon green, I think. Be kind of cool. Or blue. So maybe I'll get off the neon there. One flat, chin strap, medium, normal, flat. Go blue. Oops. This one will be blue. Let's see, we want everything gray. Blue. Okay, so we gotta change Black Bat JF3B. Speed. It's got the Manny Bat. So we have a Power 4, Contact 4, Power 3. Power 3. Trout. So we went blue. It's 4. Okay. Slots.
So this is the footage coming in from Haifa. It appears that these are missiles that may have been shot down. I don't think that they're traveling kind of slow for these to actually be Iranian missiles. I think these are fragments or missiles that were shot down because they're kind of traveling slow. If it was a ballistic missile, it would be coming in fast. You know, ballistic missiles travel 10,000, 20,000 miles per hour. It could be coming in like, you know, super fast, like a bullet.
Here we go.
Kind of just gliding down from the sky. So I think Israel shot some of these missiles down, and these are the fragments.
Save it and continue.
Yeah, these are fragments. I don't think all of these are missiles. Maybe some of them are. I don't know. It's hard to say. Let's hope and pray that they were shot down. But Haifa is one of Israel's most important cities. That's their major Mediterranean port where they get all the shipping containers in. All the shipping containers come in from there. Thank you guys for all the donations. And Gandil the White, thank you so much for the generous donation. Gandil the White, thank you so much. Yeah, it's hard to say. It does look like impacts, but it's hard to say. Yeah, I'll check up on John Hoover. Let me send him a message. Let me send a message to him and see. Half of Ukraine is currently under an air raid alert, just so you guys are aware. So Russia could use this time to attack. Ukraine right now. Here we have some more footage coming in. My mouse is
Gleyber,
Yeah,
Espinal.
all of these. Yeah, it looks
Now
like
they
there
got
were
me
some
batting
impacts.
third.
Yeah, there were some impacts. Some of them were shot down.
Eloy
Here's another
Jimenez.
video.
This is a big series. Tiedemann, rookie.
Wow, Israeli aerial refueler airborne. Israeli aerial refueler is airborne. Yeah, apparently they evacuated the
Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, the show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Toronto Blue Jays going up against the New York Yankees. John Shelby and Chris Singleton with you. Next to hit, Jimmy Franklin. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
See ya.
That one is absolutely belted. Varsho ranging back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Runner tags at second.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Now batting, third baseman, Jimmy Franklin.
Swing and a miss. And that is strike one.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Swing and a miss.
Teased the zone with that fastball a little bit up, fouled it off. Expect him to go a little bit higher with this next one.
And that just misses.
It's a good take.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that's the third out.
Well, Boog, after watching the first inning of this one, you would not have expected that this pitcher would be in such a groove and still in the ball game at this point.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And there's a ball.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Swings and misses.
You know
Struck
what? He
him
buried
out.
changeup.
Chris, third time through the order, and a couple. Back now in the Bronx. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's Brendan Rodgers. Bounce to the left side. Sends it to first. And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the sixth.
3-3.
Two gone with runners at the corners. Jimmy Franklin stepping in now for the Yankees. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
2 outs. Are they going to pitch to me?
First pitch misses.
Way to lay off that fastball.
Probably
off
jacked
right there.
up.
You're looking for something you see well that you can handle,
Right here.
but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Swings and misses. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Base hit. Come through in the clutch.
Runner from third in to score. It's 4-3.
How about
Such
that?
great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And
He's
there
gonna
he
be
doesn't
an
try to do
all-star.
too much.
Oh yeah, flex on him.
First and
Oh,
second. 2 outs.
oh Joey Ben,
Now it's Joey
190.
Gallo.
2 outs, 0-2 count. Let's see, is he gonna strike out or homer?
Runner takes off. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Nice shot.
1 run.
So maybe let me see here.
Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game series, and there's just such a good feeling when you're in your own ballpark, you're sleeping in your own bed, you're eating your clubhouse manager's food, everything's right in your world, and they played like it today.
Joey Gallo come through again.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 4 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left
I gotta quit stealing. I'm getting bad jumps. Just
for
takes
the Blue
away.
Jays, 3 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 14 runners on.
Digging in, Jimmy
Batting
Franklin.
third, the third baseman, Jimmy Franklin.
Intentional pass coming. Bases now loaded. And it does set up a force at every base.
These fans don't like to see that because they showed up to watch him swing the bat, but this team does not want to let him beat him.
Here is Gleyber Torres. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Got to give him a huge amount of credit on the mound right there. He got squeezed a little bit on the pitch right before that one. You know it should have been a strike. Everyone in the building knew that it should have been a strike, but he didn't let it get to him and throw him off his game. Came back with another good...
Out towards right center field. Base hit. 1 run is in. The tag and got him at second. Back in the Bronx, top half of the 3rd inning, stepping in Alejandro Kirk. On the ground. On to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd.
Now batting, third baseman, Jimmy Franklin.
Late on that fastball.
There was a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Ball to strike. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
That one ripped. And that's a fair ball. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. The relay in there. That's a double.
Well, he wasn't
The
afraid to
daily
take 2 strikes.
double.
I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
One away, runners at second and third. Here's Gleyber Torres.
Gleyber Torres.
0-2 now. That one out to right. Thomas makes the play. Both runners tagging. Throw is offline, and he scores. It's 2-0.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
And here's the first baseman, Andy Ibanez. On the ground to third. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And he beats it. He's safe.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. He was in a location where he could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
Intentional pass coming. Bases now loaded, though it does set up a force at every base. 1 out, bases loaded. Now it's the second baseman, Gleyber Torres. And a pitch. Hit on the ground to the right side. Off balance feet, there's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
No outs, runner at first. And next for New York, Jimmy Franklin. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Get down.
Line drive.
Dang
No
it.
trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
Man, that's one of those at bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the.
We go to the 8th, and now for the Jays, Josh Bell. Looking to get the tying run on base. Out to short, and that one finds its way through.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs.
Back at Yankee Stadium, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jimmy Franklin. Outside.
You know, these Yankees putting together some really good at bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. So far, they have 6 hits in the counts where the pitcher has had the advantage. So it hasn't been easy for them, but they're finding a way to get it done.
And he deals. He was late there, strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Start it up.
2-2 down. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Stood absolutely no. Well, a 4-pitch save. He was just starting to get comfortable out there after throwing a lot of pitches in
Yankees
the bullpen
win again.
in this one, but a nice job.
All we're
of
gonna
attacking the
do is
hitters,
win,
being very
win, win, no
efficient.
matter
and this
what.
is what you want to do. You want to come in and you want to close things out as quickly as possible.
Every game we get done, the days get closer to Judge Wells.
One down. Bobichette digs in now. Nobody on his team has been better at driving in runs this season, Singy. Man at second. Bunting, and he pops it up. Franklin makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Here's some real power at the plate. Jimmy Franklin, 2 for 7 in the series so far. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
He's looking pretty sharp to start the ball game. He's got that good fastball working early.
Swung
Get
on,
out.
belted,
Round it, go, go, go,
and it's off the wall. Around first, heading for 2. And he starts his afternoon off right with
More
a double.
doubles. Double daily.
So
That's
close
8.
to blasting that one out of here the other way, but that's very tough to do when you take on the outfield gap like that. Beautiful swing, though. Let the ball get a little deep and drove it to the opposite field.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Joey Gallo steps to the plate. Two outs. Swing and a high fly ball
Come on,
out
dig,
there
dig,
towards
dig, go
left
hard.
field. Varsho makes the catch, and that'll do it. The Yanks lead one. We played an inning, no score. On to the fourth. Here's the second baseman, Tucupita Marcano. You know, we talk so much about how guys prepare for a start. For Giolito, one of the things that's really cool, he actually uses scouting reports and then plays MLB The Show to execute how he's going to go about attacking hitters. The 0-1. And he lays down a bunt. Whips it to Gallo. One attempt doesn't work. They get the out.
Perhaps he rushed just a little bit, didn't set the angle as the infield was back right there, and that's pretty much a...
The batter, third baseman, Jimmy Bradwell.
Just missed. Singy 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game, and you know, before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan, and he said to me, "Hey kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow and I'll give you a free suit."
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
So I went into the game. I happened to hit 2 when I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me and said, "You're trying to put me out of business, aren't you?" And that was a great experience that I had as a rookie playing against the Yankees, playing in New York.
2-2 now. And another ball. So did Super Joe give you 2 suits?
Super Joe hooked me up with 2 suits.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
2 outs. And a swing and a miss.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity.
That's strike 3 and
I
the
know it's
third
tough.
out. So we take. And at first, here's
Still
the
in
third
the game.
baseman, Jimmy Franklin. 1 for 3. Strike 1.
Hitting is all about anticipation, and right now this lineup is struggling with it. Their swings are mistimed, and it's produced a few ugly cuts here and there.
Wouldn't chase that time.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Missed with a changeup. The count now 2-2. Gets the bunt down the right side. To second, that's 1. And that's all they'll get. Runner on at first with 1 gone. Here's Joey Gallo. Runner on the go. Hard hit, right side. They get 1. Not in time. He's safe.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Brian De La Cruz stepping in now for the Yankees. And the runner's coming home. Swing and a miss. Now they put the tag on him to end the inning, and I've got to think someone missed a sign there.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of all of the offensive prowess that these hitters are showing around the league.
In Tehran. I got some new footage I'll share with you here in just a second. There are fires burning in Haifa.
It's 4 o'clock Central Time, and we're getting bombed. Might have got a little winter chicken dinner here. What did we get? Oh, yes. Lizard skin. Orange slime. That's new. One more. Nothing new. But what was new? Slime. Let's leave that alone. I'm gonna put the shows on. If you max out of power, you'll be 95, but trying to get to the All-Star break. Training, and then 3, 6, 10, 12 straight, 13 straight. Okay. Plate discipline. Drag line, speed, durability. What is all that shooting?
Here's some new footage coming in. This is new footage coming in from Tehran right now. Look at that. Absolutely insane. That's that oil terminal or fuel
It took
terminal
out the
on
fuel
fire in
turner.
Iran.
This isn't good. Just keep playing
Wow,
baseball.
massive fires showing, massive fires burning in Haifa right now.
Haifa's
Massive
Israel.
fires burning in Haifa. We have some videos here. Oh boy, looks like there were missile impacts in Haifa. Breaking news, missile impacts confirmed in Haifa. Wow, not good, guys. This is really bad. Very, very bad. Here we have footage of... Here's the fires raging.
Cheapers. That's like a whole mile.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Minnesota Twins.
City of Haifa.
Jimmy Franklin stepping in now for the Yankees. He's someone who quickly made a splash at this level, Chris.
And then missile.
It's the former Rookie of the Year. Gets him to chase after that one.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Pitch misses, and 1-1. Runners at first and second with one gone. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
You have missile impact in Haifa. Confirmed missile impact in Haifa. Here's
Kicks and
footage
fires.
coming from Haifa.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. For Joe Ryan, the journey's so interesting when you think college career at Cal State Northridge, and then ultimately transferred to a Division II school, Cal State Stanislaus. Bunting, and it's in the air. Makes the catch for the out. Well, he gave the ball a shot there, but not able to execute. Here's the left fielder, Walker Jenkins. This to third. Throws to first in time.
Breaking news.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air.
We have
So
breaking
2
news.
down, and now for the Twins, Brooks Lee.
One person killed after an Israeli missile hit a house in Tamra.
On the ground to third.
One person killed, 13 injured.
On the run, throw to first. And that is that.
Got him.
Twins strand a pair. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit.
The Yankees are rolling.
Winder, 29 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th.
Winder.
We have Iranian missiles flying towards Jenin. I repeat, Iranian missiles flying towards Jenin. Sounds like we just had an EAM that was trying to come in. I don't know if you guys heard that or not. It sounded like an EAM trying to come in here.
some events going on, and I'm gonna play baseball.
7th round, back in 2018.
Whew.
One run across in the frame so far, and we're at the top of the 5th.
Hey, see it up, drive the other way. Let's go, big dog.
And a foul ball.
Oh,
See it, drive it. Let's go, big dog.
that's a base hit. Come on.
Struck him out swinging. Couldn't catch up to the...
Winder.
For the top of the 8th. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Jimmy Franklin.
You know, these Yankees, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well. With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
1-2. All right, come on now. One time. Let it fly.
1-2 now. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
You're right on it.
Another 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
What the heck?
Swing and a miss and a
Course.
change up in the dirt. In time. And a drop third strike leads to the first out.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach.
Franklin had the kind of game you'd like to avoid. Struck out 3 times for the hat trick.
Certainly a frustrating game at the plate, Boog. I think he'd be the first to tell you he's capable of better. Still, they got the win.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 6 runs on 12 hits. 2 errors. They left 9 runners on base.
So up next, Jimmy Franklin.
Jan right
The
there.
third baseman,
Square it up.
Jimmy Franklin.
Lopez back to work. Pitch misses. 1-0. Franklin measures 6 feet 4 inches, 235 pounds, and he's a former Rookie of the Year.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
And Pablo Lopez will deliver. And another ball.
Hey, looking for yours now. Come on, kid.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for a strike. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So here's Christian Vasquez. Now the 0-1. That's to third. Just got him on that one.
Wow. Oh, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the...
Need you right here. Need you.
And the 0-1. And a big swing and a miss.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
And that one goes foul. It's a strikeout. And now the center fielder, Emmanuel Rodriguez. The pitch. Maybe a 2-ball. 5. The throw to second is offline.
Air over the West Bank. Iranian missiles are in the air over the West Bank right now. In the airspace of Nablus.
Late on that fastball.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Gets the bunt down the right side. Vasquez. And he's safe at first.
Some strange
Fire
defense
broke
there.
out in Jordan after the Jordanian
Maybe
army
a little small
intercepted
ball is
an
exactly
Iranian
what the
drone en
doctor
route to
ordered to rev
Israel.
up this offense, and they've been pretty quiet all game, so maybe this wakes them up a
Israeli
bit and helps them get
Broadcasting
on the board.
Authority is reporting that Israel
One gone
attacked
runner
a
at
major
first.
fuel
Joey
terminal
Gallo
in
steps to the
Tehran.
plate. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, we didn't get the call on the mound to pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
Now they've got him in a rundown. And he's out. And they got him. That ends the inning. Back in Minnesota. New inning getting started. Now the third baseman, Jimmy Franklin.
Breaking news. It looks like Iran has just launched
Stewart,
4
back to
missiles
work.
at Israel.
He was late
Iran
there,
has launched
strike
4
one.
missiles
Well,
at
he
Israel.
knows they don't want to give him anything to hit. But when
That's
you've
been
got
launched.
opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Lewis tracks it down for the out.
Looks like more missiles have been launched.
Go ahead, run
Iran
on base.
just now.
And up next for New York, Jimmy Franklin. This guy with light tower power.
All right, one pitch, your pitch right here. Let's go.
First offering, and it just misses.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Hey, no one better. Let's go.
We got major breaking news coming in. Major breaking news.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
Iran has just launched another volley of missiles.
Go, catch up for us here.
And fouled off.
Hey, get your pitch. No one better up there.
Wow.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. And a 1-2. So Pete Bear at 98 miles an hour. And now it's Christian Vasquez. The winning run on second base. On the ground. Whips it to Gallo. And Vasquez is gone.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there.
All set for the start of the inning. Here's Joey Gallo. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. And that's bunted out in front of home plate. Jeffers sends it to first. And they take care of Gallo for the out.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a hit, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
Hey, in our
especially when
world,
you're playing
did you
extra
guys hear what
innings.
happened in Minnesota
One
today?
down. And next for New York, Everson Pereira.
Assassinations.
Here's a 1-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on a grounder to make a play. A lot more ways to work out of this and strand that runner at third now.
Ground ball left side. Sneaks through. Base hit. Runner from third into score. And they've got the lead in extra innings. Now the tag at second, and he's out. Trying for two. They limit the damage here. So they get one run. One hit, no errors, and no one left on. And now we'll see if what's left of this crowd can rally there. So runner at second, 2 down. Christian Vasquez, the hitter. So the tying run at second. On the ground to third. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Yankees hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game.
Well, 13-inning win on the road. Very impressive all the way around. But what I like is the opportunity that certain players who don't contribute a whole lot game to game, they came in big in this one. And I think they'll be looked upon and called upon in future games to help get the W as well.
Royce Lewis. Edouard Julien.
First for the victorious Yankees. 7 hits, 1 run. They Runners on base.
Do, do, do. Do, 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 do.
Now it's going to be Jimmy Franklin.
The third baseman. Jimmy
Father's Day game.
Franklin.
Let her rip right here.
Swings through that one. 0-1. Franklin measures 6 feet 4 inches. Only 20 years old. And he's the reigning American League Rookie of the Year. And a curve is down and in.
I think it came from Diego Garcia. Looks like Iran has put their
And 1-2.
Well, here shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
Ground ball up the middle. Into the outfield. Base hit. To third. In there safely.
Yes.
He needed that one. It's been a
So
tough
way to
stretch
go.
to the plate lately. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
And now it's Joey Gallo.
You have to stay disciplined in these at-bats. Try not to chase. A strikeout here is the last thing you want.
2 on, 1 out. Got him. Huge strikeout there.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Lifted in the air out to left. And that's the 3rd out.
35 minutes.
Yankees nothing.
The parade in D.C. is about to start in 45 minutes.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And first offering is fouled off. To third.
Breaking news. We have breaking news coming in.
Tosses to first. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. So digging in, Julio Pablo Martinez. Man at second. Bounce to the left side. Franklin. Slings to first. And there's 2 away.
All right. Let's get another hit.
Top of the 6th inning. And now the big-time power threat, Jimmy Franklin.
Jimmy Franklin.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Like it's not really that important compared to what's going on.
Montgomery back to work. And that skips into dirt.
You know, these Yankees need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball. Not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going. Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have runners in scoring position because they put themselves there.
So we have breaking news. More missiles inside of Iran are being prepared
The pitch.
to launch.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
It's time to start
Man at
pitching.
first. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jimmy Franklin. 1 for 3. First pitch swinging.
What is wrong with him?
Swing and a miss.
Can't hit
That's strike
nothing.
2.
Your pitch. Drive it deep, huh? Here you go.
And he deals. The punch out there. And 1 away.
You came out of his mechanics there.
11
Well, at this
strikeouts.
point of the year, first day of the summer, teams are really starting to figure out who they are. No more excuses about cold weather or any inclement conditions. Now I think we'll start to see.
I can't believe he made it to the 8th inning. All of Ukraine is red. Where's my source? Mercado. Oh, we'll go give Steve Lochner some love.
That Hillel Biton Rosen, Israeli reporter, says that Israel attacked in Tehran 4 targets: the Ministry of Defense, the nuclear headquarters, nuclear laboratories, and oil facilities.
3 games out. 1.5 games out. We're going to be a playoff team. I can't believe it. We lost Garrett Cole, I'm pretty sure. Let's look at the roster rotation. Yeah.
Amakai Stein reports that an Israeli source
That's
confirms
not
to the Jerusalem
good.
Post that Israel struck the fuel terminal near Tehran.
I'd rather have Gil starting than
Michael
Giolito,
Horowitz
but I
reports
can't do
that
nothing
air
about it.
defenses are activated once again above Tehran. That was just 7 minutes ago. Wow.
They moved me to the 4 hole. I guess, what's Joey got? 190? Ooh.
Magen David Adom, emergency medical service, says that in the Western Galilee,
Rorvit.
about 10 miles from Haifa, I think,
Ibanez will be sent
in the
down.
last missiles fired from
And
missiles fired
Rorvit
by
will
Iran,
be sent
there
down.
was
What's
a
Huff
woman
batting?
in her 20s
I
who
don't know.
died
Between
when a
Huff
missile
and
strike caused damage
Rorvit.
to homes. She was pulled from the rubble, they said.
How many more days? 20? Should have Spencer back.
Oh, Israel Defense Minister Israel Katz. Look what he just posted.
God, he
Israel
missed a
Katz
lot of
is the
games.
Defense Minister of Israel. He just posted this 11 minutes ago. He said, Tehran is burning. Tehran is burning. Before 9 hours ago, he said if Khamenei continues to fire missiles at the Israeli home front, Tehran will burn. Well, now he says Tehran is burning.
I'll be coming back to this guy.